Oh! What the crap, dude? Oh, no. Dude, that is so creepy. Oh my god! Dude, that is so creepy. What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome! Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. That's right. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well, because me, I am doing absolutely fabulous. Yes, amazing! Guys, thank you for joining me in yet another epic adventure in our Let's Play single player world. It's been a little while. Yeah, don't think that I haven't been playing. I've been doing a lot of busy work lately. Yeah, it's been kind of fun, and I figured it's probably about time I show you guys. I let you in on the action, what I've been up to. So, yeah, I think it should be pretty fun today. Anyway, last time we finished things off. Man, it was a while ago. We were taking on wither bosses to get ourselves more beacons, to get wither roses and all that sort of awesomeness. However, there was an unforeseen thing that happened. Something I was not aware of. There's a lot in Minecraft I am not aware of. It's been, I'm just getting back into it. Well, we did it at the end portal, and I was not aware that the projectiles, the wither shoots, actually go through the portal. Well, if you don't know, this is the spawn of my world right here. Way back when, this was the little island that we spawned on, and yeah, a lot of badness happened. Just to show you, unfortunately, I didn't realize this was the cause of the commotion. It took, I didn't notice it for a few days. But imagine wither projectiles shooting out in every direction right here. It did a lot of damage to stuff. Again, I actually thought it was lightning. You can see I've got the lightning rod set up now. I swore I thought that's what it was, like lightning bolts coming down and hitting stuff. But as I found more and more things, I came to realize exactly what it was. Then, about a few days later, I was flying that way, and I actually saw the wither projectiles in the air to confirm it. But anyway, I was chilling out, and I was noticing my frame rate was getting super duper low, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I started hearing creeper explosions, one after another, just constantly. Well, check out down here. So I built back a bunch of this just frantically, but look at the devastation that happened. It started off with the wither projectiles, but then all this area was not lit up or anything. You can see I was just spamming whatever I could to light up the area. Creatures would spawn in, and our area is well lit up, so the spawn rates for a mob farm are pretty high. Well, creepers just kept spawning in, exploding, spawning in, exploding, and they're exploding to iron golems because the dang projectiles went and broke a bunch of our iron farm stuff. I really, in retrospect, I wish I could have shown you all the devastation, the damage. I was frantic to get it all fixed for the world download last time. But yeah, went in through here, and I think it originally broke, yeah, probably right around in here, and golems just started spilling out, and you can see how fast the golem spawn is. We got loads and loads of golems just coming down, and they were just emptying out, and creeper would spawn in, the golems would fight them, they'd explode, and it just repetitively was happening. This was happening for probably a few days before I actually caught it. And, yeah, the devastation was pretty bad. And I had hundreds of golems just out and throughout here and all around my world. And it was a mess. But I got it fixed. It also broke. I kept finding, there's probably still stuff that's broke that I'll find, but it was breaking all these things, all the hoppers for this farm, and it pretty much was just the 2 golem farms in that, but got that all fixed. So yeah, that was a little bit of excitement that happened. It took me a little while to fix, but yeah, all fixed. Other things, let's see, there's a lot of stuff, and to be honest with you, I'm not going to remember all the stuff that has been going on, you know, whether I had shown it in video or not yet, but we'll try and get through it. So, other farms, let's go ahead. This is in no particular order. Some of this stuff is more recent, some is not, but anyway, I started getting into maps, and thus far, I have mapped out of my world. That's us right there. In fact, let me see if I can find something that would make it a little bit easier. There we go. I made my first spyglass too. Let's go ahead and try it out. See if this can be a little bit better. You see us? That's us right there. That little island. Yeah, that's us on the map. This is how zoomed out it is. It is the maximum zoom, and we have 3x3, but I managed to travel all the distance to get all this unlocked. This is a lot. This is absolutely insane. So that's whoa, oh crap, can't get too close. All right, so that's us right there, and then going up to over here, this is our witch hut farm that we've worked on. Yeah, that's really far away, and look at how close it is on the map. It's like only one up. Then down here, this is our Guardian farm. So pretty cool. And then I've got a couple of other farms. I've been basically trying to go through, let's see, this is our Mushroom Island, our little one. This is the new Mushroom Island that I found. And there's tons of Guardian, like ocean monuments all in here, in all this area. It is nutty. Let's see, what are other things that we can find on the map that's notable? So that's our main island. That's where our Sizzler and other mob farm is. Kind of silly. It's also kind of silly. Let's see. These are less zoomed out maps. Mycelium on a map is purple. It's kind of cool. So these are other various zooms of that map. Got those all done. I started trading with these guys, which brings me to, yes, we've got a lot more villagers going on. I started trading with the map guys, the cartography table guys, and getting maps that show where all the different future hostile mob stuff is that we have to go after in different special temples and whatnot. So I've got to unlock all those maps. But yeah, this took a while too, flying around with my Elytra with a map in my hand. So got pretty much all that unlocked. I didn't want to go much outside these borders though, just in case for future updates, because, you know, this world, it's our baby. But anyway, so yeah, pretty cool. That took a long time. I've got villagers all filled in. So we've got our cartography guys. I've got this guy here pretty much just because I liked that he traded sticks and also string. And I just tried to get each of the different villagers done up. I found these guys. I wish I had played around with it more, but just to trade for all the different vegetables and whatnot from our farms over here, because those are getting filled up pretty quickly. I'm not sure if I showed or not. I know we did some of the guys that trade the iron for emeralds. Well, I got them all finished and going all the way over here. And our iron farm is already, I trade with these guys a lot, already up to here. It is nutty. We're going to be filled up soon. That's why we needed so dang many of them. But all those guys in. Just today, I started venturing out, and these are my first sweet berry bushes. Yeah, and I think they're all grown up, so that's going to be a farm that we'll probably have to work on at some point soon, but I wanted to get them because of another project that we'll be getting into soon, which is getting all the new animals. I've got some of them thus far that were, you know, closer by the base. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys we got to travel pretty dang far before we start to get to biomes where they spawn in. Luckily, these are desert bunnies. These guys were at one of the near deserts, and I lured 3 of them, I think, all the way over here. And this yesterday and today I've just been working on, and I'm finally starting to get other cool colors and whatnot in here. But we'll have to do a little culling at some point today, I think, because, yeah, a lot of bunnies. More bunnies than we need. So, but we'll be working on a bunny farm fairly soon. This is our villager thing. I think we had shown this. This was just to get the villagers transferred over here. That, in fact, I'm pretty positive we did. Let's see. Going on up here. These I may have glossed over. But I set up an fully auto bamboo farm, which is pretty cool. And I've just been putting into... In fact, I've been making them mostly into sticks. And then we have this guy as well. This is for getting all these dripstone. So this farm has been working out well too, and I think that I'm going to rip it down and we'll work on a better looking version of it. Dripstone is just very slow growing, so I had to do testing with it. All right, so we did all of that. Oh, because we got the beacons last time. I figured, why do I have the beacons right here when actually if we were mining at the bottom of the world, beacons up here, believe it or not, don't reach all the way down to the bottom. So I decided it's based on, I guess, the distance from the beams. I decided maybe I should put them at the bottom of the world so that at any level we would have them. So let's take a look at that. That one doesn't really do anything, but it's just kind of cool looking. So let's go take a peek. How are you been doing? Doing good, doing good. We showed that. So this one goes all the way down to our mining. It's also getting loads of diamonds doing this. Check this out. So this is the strip mine. I think all I had was like one line going and then all of our little strip mine levels. Well, I completely dug it out and check that out. That is where our beacons go. And we are at the basically full bottom of the world. That's so funny. It goes to negative numbers in the Y. I wonder if all worlds do that or if that's just mine. I don't know. So this, again, it's just a glorified strip mine, but I went in, half slabbed it all, so lighting doesn't really technically matter, although it is well lit up. But just in each direction, and I think I went is basically as far as what the beacons do, because ultimately, eventually, we may dig out everything that's above us on our base so we can add more layers going. But this was a little fun thing. That was a while ago I did that too. But this goes all the way up and bada boom. Beautiful. Right? We're all the way up? Yep. I do remember showing that off in the previous world. I believe, or previous thing. We just didn't have that dug out. All right, cool. Let me see. So other stuff, just looking at other projects that we did. I made a few minor little changes in here. This is our copper farm, which has been doing good. It's been doing good. It's still one of my favorite places to go when I'm just bored and, want my farms to work and I need something to do in the meantime. I did kill off all but one chicken because the eggs, now that we've done our wither farm, don't really need all the eggs. So that is cool. I think I had shown, I filled in, these are all, got the dripstone from the dripstone farm. Now that we have enough, these are all full of lava. So that, but I just have nowhere to put it. But so that we now never have to pay ever again for anything to cook stuff. So pretty cool. I'm actually running out of storage, guys. We got to work on a new storage thing soon. It is getting quite nutty, especially in these resource stuff. So we're going to have to, in the future, work on a super big, better storage area. And hopefully I can fully automate it. Okay, so that brings me to, and as you can tell, this is mostly going to be a show and tell episode. Let me see. We showed off our spider farm. That was done. That was done in an episode. This goes down to our, and this I believe I also showed, goes all the way to our mob farm, which I did go ahead. I don't know if I showed it, but I finished the downstairs and upstairs. And this does somewhat work while we're at our base. Just, I think the mob movements aren't as much, and they can potentially sometimes despawn. I've spent a lot of time AFKing here, and again, going with that animal theme that I want to work towards, all the different animals that we can get. Because I'd like to make a zoo into the future. That's like high on my priority list of stuff to do. But I've been working on getting bees, and I've been AFKing here by the Sizzler just so that we can get all of our goodies all done up, those stupid witches. I got to find a way to update this so the witches don't stay in there. They don't go indefinitely. Eventually they do die, but they're stupid lava potions or whatever. But this has been racking up. We're up to here now of gunpowder. I found that if I just put a flower down and plant a tree, let's sleep real quick. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's do one row of them. So I'm able to obviously farm for my wood. Let's see, where's my stuff? We're going to have to get more. But I've been working towards, I was almost thinking of doing it today, but then I was like, you know what, I've done so much stuff. I kind of don't, I want to go through, do a video of just making sure that we cover all the stuff that I've worked on since, and then we can start working on the zoo. But next, the bees. I had, you know, our world was so old, we didn't have any beehives, and there are ones that generate in the world, but you got to go a little far out before you start to get them. But I found as long as you put a flower down, and then you can bone meal trees, we might get lucky and see one. I'd say it's maybe 1 out of 3 times I do this, I'll get a beehive. Yep, look at that. Got a beehive. Awesome. So then I can stop this. Hey, guys. All right, let's cut all this out. And I know bees are not a new thing, but for me, they are new. They are super cool, and I like them, and it's another farm that we can work on. Because we're starting to get low on farm ideas or farm stuff that we can do. So these guys are pretty neat. They're kind of like villagers where they, you know, they come out during the day, they do their jobs, and then at night or when it's raining out, they go back into their hive. And if we, let's go ahead and put all this stuff, we can breed them by using flowers, which is kind of fun. Let me see. Where do we have space? Man, I'm running out of space to put stuff. There we go. Get all that bone meal in there. But I can't do this time of day, but if I take a silk touch, I can just go up and I can pick up said beehive and move it wherever we want. And then we're going to turn these into domesticated hives. All right, go in, go home, go home. Go home, little bee, go home. Come here. Should we distract him? Come here, little bee. Get back, bee. Little bee, no, that's not where you got to go. Come here. All right, there we go. I actually want to grab this because I have another bee that I found that wandered out in my world. All right, so we're going to have to wait until it decides. Come on, bee. Go home. All right, there you go. You got your flower. There's flowers right there. I don't know why it's beelining that way. Is that where that saying comes from? Beeline? Get your little stuff. I didn't see where the other bee went. Usually there's 2 to 3 bees per hive, but each hive can hold 3 bees. All right, perfect. All right, let's see how many are in there. Oh, Look at that. There's 3 bees in that one. So we'd want to wait until we got that filled up on honey normally, but just because I was just showing you, we'll worry about that later. So I've got quite a few of them though. And this is our thing that auto picks up all the shenanigans. All right, cool. Let's put our flowers back. Bada boom. And of course, it really sucks. In my biome, these are the only 2 flowers we get. We got to go kind of far. In fact, let me grab some bones to bring with me. Just in case we run across something while we're, you know, out in the world. Boom. All right, cool. So, we've got this all done. I didn't stall because, again, I had thought that when that wither thing happened, I had thought that it was lightning bolts because these things, they break all the time and go on fire, and that's what I thought happened. So I put in lightning rods all around different areas. All right, cool. Let's go hop back in because there's actually another thing I want to show you. I also want to go grab a bee that's out in the world. I set up for our trident farm. Remember the trident farm? Well, I finally, by moving around portals a little bit, I actually got the portal to go straight to the farm, which is a little difficult to do because I had another portal right there and I could never get it up to here. So I moved that one over and this now works. And I have been in here farming and you can see how many tridents we have now. I've now been working on the whole Nautilus shell shenanigans. Made a few changes to this room as well, just so we could have signs. Put this on just in case. I don't know if those stupid guys that come out at night, I forget what they're called. But anyway, to fix that, I also set up a fully glassed out all the way down for the quick fall, which of course now that we have the portal, don't even need. But hey, just in case. All right, cool. So that all being said, I need to hold on to that because we need to go over that way. So going back in, that is our Trident and Nautilus shell farm. I moved, this portal used to be like right here. I moved this around a little bit. This now goes to our sand quarry. All right, awesome. And while I'm up at that farm, I should fully automate this, but I've just been getting the sugarcane by hand. And then also with the melons, now that there's a lot more uses for fully grown melons, I like to farm them with the silk touch because we can either trade them with villagers or they're good for composting when they're full. They're one of the best items to be a single item to compost. So works out, and I can, it still grows while I'm at the Trident farm. I just spent a little time too, of course, using so much glass. I dug out a whole lot more of the desert. I dug out going to over here, completely flattened out this desert here, and I started working on over here. Let me grab, let's put on our elytra. All right, so I flattened out a whole bunch of this desert. At this point, we don't need to lighten this up, so it's a little bit faster. There should be a bee somewhere around here. Unless it I don't think they ever despawn. I don't know. Where'd you go, bee? There was a bee here. They really wander. Ah, crap. We might not get a bee. Oh, I think I see him. No, it's a pig. That's a pig. He's out here somewhere. But I won't make you guys all go through it. Hunting down the lone bee, which doesn't even matter, which actually our hive has 3 bees, so it literally would not matter. All right, let's get back, because we got a lot more to look at today. Whole lot more. And I sure love to jibber jabber. All right, going back to the portal. And this is where I got the bunnies from, by the way, over there. That's how I noticed that bee. Bada, oh crap, bada boom. All right, onwards. So we got that done. Oh, and we also had the creaking update. Maybe we can finish off with that. Our witch farm, that's been doing well. No new updates to that, but that is done. I have worked on in the nether portal systems. I don't remember how much I had done, how much I didn't, but I did tons of updates in here. I have gotten random piglins that came in, and I've been saving them. I got one there in a minecart, and then I've got one right over here in a minecart for future farm. Once we get a gold farm up and running, we already got the guys trapped for us to trade with. So that's cool. I found the creaking biome, and I set it up. It's in the same direction as our bastion remnant. So it goes down that way. We'll save that for last. Going back now to the animal stuff. That's been kind of what I've been focusing on and looking into. Let's go. And I guess and I also had some updates. I'm not sure if I showed it. I may have. But I've been working out. That guardian farm, man, has been redunculous for us. I decorated all this one just so that it was easy because there's a lot of stuff that goes here. But for all the different farms and where each cart goes to, this one goes to Armadillo Farm, which we got to move an armadillo back over to the base. But that was one of the few new creatures that was added in that I was really interested in just because it made the armadillo scales. But this is, I think this is goes to the closest, I guess it's called Badlands, but the red sand, which, I love the red sand. It's funny, I don't want to farm it very much because I love the natural look of the biome. Seriously, didn't we just sleep? I feel like the days go way too quick. I feel like all I'm doing is sleeping. Man. All right, so I hate to destroy the biome. Like, I hate gathering the stuff from the biome because it's just so beautiful. But anyway, yes, our little armadillo farm so far. We've got to transfer some guys back to the base, though, and we'll actually build this back at the base. But this was just some simple testing, super easy. The armadillos, they like to eat the spider eyes, which we have in full abundance. And you can see they just spawn all over, super close. So I lured a bunch of them into this little area here. And then we just got a minecart with a hopper going under them. And over time, they drop their little scales and goes into the cart and gets brought up into here. So, pretty cool. They're cute, though. I like how they go into the balls like that. Now, they do have other uses, too. Spiders are afraid to death. I believe I don't know if it's all arachnid-type creatures or just spiders. But anyway, like, I don't know if would a silverfish count? I don't know. Anyway, spiders in general, they're afraid of these guys. So, we got to get some of these moved over to our mob farm back by the base so that we can get all the spiders to not get stuck in the corners and whatnot. But I got 2 of these already trapped in mine carts and got the portal all set up to push them out. So that is on the to-do list once we start the farm. So those those ones are one of the few that we've got done completely. Let's go ahead and do this. But a lot of, as I'm getting into these newer biomes, we start to get a lot of mean visitors that come to see us, which I'm lucky enough don't come to my base. But there is tons of cool villages and biomes out this way. I've been spending a lot of time flying around, and I think this is going to be a future base spot. I love this where it's right up against this coral reef. It's so pretty. All right, so anyway, all this stuff, too, you're able to see on my maps. And I came across this when I was doing my maps. In fact, you know what? When we're flying around at the, when we got our elytra, I think we got stuck in the rain and it wasn't raining there and it was not good. This is the one. All right, so that's mapped in. Let's go back this way. Let's head over to the Ocean Monument. Because I have to say, Ocean Monument, the Guardian farm, holy crap, that's like the most efficient farm I've ever made in this world. I'm so proud of it. I like to just go and quite honestly sit there and stare at it. All right, and all decorated up, nice and pretty. Let's go plop on over. So what I did new over here, and I just got to admire this for a second. Oh, I love it so much. I think it came out so well. Oh, I knocked down row by row all the sand and replaced it with glass. So now we get a full view of the ocean outside the Guardian farm. This took a while too. Holy crap. See, it's all these little things. I try and do stuff that's not like a major thing because I'm bored. I want to play. But I didn't want to make this an episode doing this because it takes a long time. But yep, that's done. And of course, I little by little light up more and more of underneath all of our farm areas. But holy crap, just appreciate that for a second. And I have it totally, like, you almost don't notice it. It's so subtle. But we've got the glass walls there, so you can see pretty much the full spawning area of it. And that is just nuts for a vanilla farm. You know, for a single player. Just look at that. The sheer number of spawns. I wish the drowned farms worked like this. Holy crap. Which, by the way, they kind of do. They can spawn in drowns in the bubble columns. But I just wish the efficiency was like this. Oh, it would be so good. Imagine all the copper. Of course, do you have to... I don't know. Do you have to kill drowns by hand? By a player? To actually get it? You know, get the copper to drop? But, yeah. It would be cool. It would be cool. So, going in down here... I know I was starting to work on all the villager things. And I got it completely filled in. We have the villager breeder here, which I think I've turned off right now. Or do I have it? No, I do not have it turned off, but I have it set up to just extinguish all the guys. We got a lot of them. And this takes a while because they are not guaranteed. I think it's not till the second trade. And it's a chance of getting the raw cod. So this took a long time because I'd only get it like I guess like 50 to 75% of the time we'd get them. But yeah, I also have all these filled up, fully filled with fish in case you're in need for emeralds, of which we got a lot. We got a real lot. You can tell I spent a lot of time AFKing here. But it's important because this is also being so efficient of a farm. This has been a ridiculous undertaking for me to be able to get the sorting systems to work. Because, you know, it's stuff where it seems like it's working, but then over time it ends up overflowing. And I kind of need to fully, like, because it's kind of a mess right now. I'll show you. I kept on having to add like other layers of, you know, hoppers to keep up with the demand of stuff. But, which I think I could do it a lot better, but it would require me to fully rip it all down. But I should probably do it fully with water streams. I mean, that is just a nutty, absolute nutty amount of drops. And also by me standing right here, the farm's probably not working to its full capacity based on if I'm standing back there. But yeah, I should probably have even more rows of it like that. So anyway, we have Auto Crafter here. This one is doing the prismarine that looks like cobble. And that's the easiest one. But that one's doing that. That one, I think I had that in. But is filling all these up, which were only to here. That was the first one I did. Then I had to wait. This is the other thing. I had to wait until these were all filled. See, if I redid this, I'd have it do the auto crafting first and then leave the single ones. But unfortunately, I have it where it does the single ones. Once that's filled, then it goes to the auto crafting. So that being said, I had to wait a long time to get all these chests filled. I even made a mistake. This last one isn't filled. Like it would, but for bottlenecking reasons, I had to cut it down differently. We've got all the fish, and I have auto crafters now that do, let's see, over here. It's just so much fun to watch these things work. So this one here does the prismarine, what is it? The sea lanterns. And then this one here does the blocks that are like this, those prismarine. Yep, you can see it going. Now, I made a new auto-crafting type of system with this because it actually, I preferred it. This one is a system for the auto-crafter, which I'm not going to do a tutorial on this, but this one works differently than the others. The other ones worked on based off, you know, not being full. This one, though, is different. It works once it's full. So, and pretty easy. And this one also works better for multi-crafting ones. So, like the sea lanterns, those were the most complicated recipe I had ever automated. And because it's, let me see if I can look into it. Yeah, there we go. It's the first recipe that I've done that isn't the same, like, exact type of recipe. I didn't want to, just because of how fast this goes, I didn't want to have something where it would take a lot of redstone to figure it out if I did it where it just did, you know, put one of each, and once it was full, then it crafted. But by doing this fully, wait until it's filled, then craft, you know, everything keeps its exact spot. And it's actually a pretty compact system. I really like it. This is going to be how, pretty much from now on, when I do these auto crafters, most likely how I'm going to have it done, because it does not require a composter or anything like that. It is just this system right here. It's kind of neat. So, yeah. Anyway, I like it. I like it a lot. And it's been working absolutely amazing. This is another new system for how I am doing the droppers to empty. Much more compact than the old one that I had been doing. But this one, once it notices something, the piston pushes up, and then once those go, it activates it, and it spits into the lava. So I have this system here. Once everything is filled, everything will go, and it will spit out into lava. So even if our system is full, it's not going to be jamming up anywhere. And then, as you can see, I have another one over there. For when that happens, that's going to be a little while. But this was the older auto crafting system, which also works well if you're crafting a single item. But I like not having to use the composter or anything. So yeah, that's this farm. I really enjoy just looking at it. And we have, I think this is packed ice, but we probably should have done blue ice. I didn't know what blue ice was when I made this. But such a fun farm. I really like it. But oh man, I was freaking out once once it was like getting jammed up. Holy crap. Because it's a lot harder to do these things while the farm's actually up and running. And let's grab the fish while we're here, just so we can trade it. Just get to enjoy looking at my farm. And then the fish come. And then I can trade for emeralds, which, my God, I have so many emeralds. We're going to be able to do a full build out of straight emeralds. It is going to be nutty. All right, back in the main nether hub. Let's go ahead, because we are already starting to get short on time. we now have this guy, which goes to the Warped Forest, it's called. So with this one, instead of making 2 different lines, I have it just like that previous one that it splits off. Once we get up here, you have to get out of the cart, and then you can decide which way to go, to the Bastion or to the Warped Forest. Or is it called Warped Forest? No, crap. I think that... Did I not put a sign for it? I'm going to have to update that to the Creaking Forest. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I was so mad, though. So that map that I had made, and I traveled out far enough to a lot of unrendered space. The update for the Creaking biome came out the day after I finished the maps, and I was like, oh no, am I gonna have to travel outside of that area? Well, it just so happens, I believe I do have to travel out a little bit, but it's really not that far out of it. Now, I have never seen a Creaking. I just found the forest, set up the portal, got the crap out. And I did grab a couple of tree sap things. But let's go ahead. Do I have my elytra on? I should have grabbed my trident. Look at how small this biome is. It is naughty. But you got to find it in one of these darkwood forests, I believe, is the main area. This one's really weird, though, so it's not that big. And I think they're all like this. I don't think any of them are that big. But this one, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing. But it is right here on the side of this mountain. I did not notice this. That's kind of cool. Look at all the dripstone. I don't know if I've ever seen this, an exposed dripstone area like this. In fact, how did I miss this? I feel like this changed. That is so weird. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. Other neat feature of it. But why don't we see if we can see a Creaking? You can see my very first reaction to this. We just have to wait until it's nighttime, which unfortunately, I think the sun is just coming up right now. But the wood from this, it's pretty neat. The trees grow kind of just like what the darkwood ones do. But the wood itself is actually like straight white. And then you get these little carpet things and these guys, what are they? Pale moss. So I don't know. It's kind of cool. I like the biome. But let's hang out until it is nighttime. All right. The sun seems to be setting. There's the sun. Oh, no. I just realized I don't know if all mobs can spawn in here or if it's only the Creakings. If it's all mobs, this is going to be really bad. Oh, my lordy. What am I getting myself into? By the way, look at these flowers. They opened up. They were closed before. They changed. That's so cool. Let's go ahead and gather them. Look at new recipe. Nice. All right, where are the Creakings? I think the night's almost over. I can see sunrise coming up, and I've not seen a Creaking. I am very disappointed. I thought they'd spawn way more. Ooh, dang it. Ruining my biome already. Not cool. No Creaker Man. Doesn't exist. Not a thing. All right. I'm going to wait. Oh, you see that Enderman? Just see his eyes flicker down there. I'll wait one more night to see if the Creaker Man really exists. I don't know, guys. I think they're trolling us. I think it is a total troll. All right, it should be nighttime. Let's find out. Does the Creaker Man really exist? Honestly, I don't think it does. I think it's made up. I think, yep, nighttime. I think it is totally made up. It is just a troll. Creaker Man. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see one. Would have been cool. Let's just go and explore all the... I keep hearing weird sounds. Do you hear that? Oh, I definitely heard something. I'm definitely hearing stuff. Whoa, what the crap? Do you hear that? Oh, it's a that's him. That's him. He's not in his right place. Dude, look at him. No wonder I didn't see you. The Creaker Man. He's not that scary. He's not doing anything. Oh! What the crap, dude? Oh, no. Dude, that is so creepy. Oh my God! Dude, that is so creepy. All right. Oh God, there's a creeper right there. Go away, creeper. We got other bigger things to deal with. All right, so... Oh, look at that. It's showing... I think it's showing where its heart is. All right, we got to keep... We got to keep this guy on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! Dude! Don't do that! All right, we're... Oh! Oh! Creaker Man, don't do this to me. Okay, okay. Look at it. I think that's where his heart is. Oh my God. Oh, we don't have my axe. Why did I put away my axe? Oh, what was I thinking? All right. Creaker Man, don't come and get me right now, please. Okay, I got my axe. It's not totally put away. Oh, look at Creaker Man. All right, so I think when I hit this guy, it makes more resin. All right, we got to get this heart. Ha! I got your heart, bro. I got your heart. I wish I had a silk touch axe right now. I don't know if that would matter. All right, so now can I defeat him, or was he defeated? Where are you, Creaker Man? I don't hear him anymore, so I think we got him. I think. I don't know. I don't hear any creaking. Dude, that is scary. Like, it really is. It comes up on you quick. He, like, beelines at you. So we got his heart, and it's located in a tree. So I guess whenever one spawns in, a new potential heart can show up. And then once you get his heart, let's see. Resin, I don't see a Creaker heart. So, I don't know. But anyway, interesting. That's the Creaker Man. I'm freaked out. I'm going to get the crap out of here right now. Okay, we have returned back at the base. I promised you guys a rabbit culling. Dude, they're so funny looking. Oh, there's a couple color ones I don't want to call, though. I don't want to get... There's one black one in there. The black... All right, let's just go like this. Boom! All right, we got a whole bunch. One more. And... Oh, the black one's in there. I don't want the black one to get got. Okay, black one's over there. All right. Look at that. Look at all them rabbits. And I got my first rabbit's foot, too. That's kind of cool. All right. The rest of them, I'll let you guys live for now until I start to separate them. All right. So, what can we do with this resin? I believe there's a whole bunch of different uses, but it's important we got 9 because we can make a block of resin. Boom. Awesome. And new block. Love it. So with that, we can then put it back to store it like that. Cool. So another potential maybe farm. I don't know if you can farm creakings or find a way to do it, but that's pretty cool. We'd have to, I would hope that if you planted new trees, you can get new hearts because eventually you'd run out of trees. But cool little new block there. I like it. I like it a lot. I think you might be able to use it to decorate your armor and stuff too. But pretty cool. And then we also got open eye blossoms. Depending on when you harvest them, sometimes they're open. And then I think I have some more from the first time I went there. They're not in there. I just want to see if it says closed. Yes, look at that. Closed. That's kind of cool. So they actually store based on whether they're opened or closed. That's really nifty. I like that. So something else to play with. But other than that, guys, I think that's going to about do it. I'm sure I missed some stuff, but hey, I will have the world download for any of you that want to check out my world. And that's why I like to show you me actually traveling to these places so you know how to get there. But I think that's going to about do it. We are going to, I'm thinking, so for future projects, I'm thinking I'd really like to make a zoo because there's so many new animals. There used to just be, I think, like cats and dogs pretty much. And then, you know, sheeps, cows, and that stuff when I played. But there is so many new creatures now. In fact, there's probably a lot that I haven't even laid my eyes on yet. So I think it would be really cool to make some sort of zoo. So that would be fun. We got to make a gold farm from the pigmen so we can get the trading with those little piglin guys. Let me see. What else we got to do? Yeah, so there's a couple of farms left to do, but I think it would be really cool to do the zoo. So hopefully you'll look forward to that. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all so very much for watching. It's been a pleasure. As you always do, please remember to show that amazing support for the series by smashing that thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel or you haven't yet, seriously, what are you waiting for? It is the perfect time to subscribe. Also, be sure to check out the Discord. Come say hello and come meet all the awesome people in the community. All right, guys, till next time, as always, thanks for watching, and peace out.